Hello DC fans, this is J.A.R. 369 and welcome back for another figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Direct Page Punchers Supergirl, made by McFarlane Toys. Take a look at the packaging, just the usual clamshell packaging from the Page Punchers line. You can see the window exposing the figure and the accessories. It says DC Direct Supergirl right there. On the back, there's a comic book art, which is also in it, and it says Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which is weird because that's actually the title for the upcoming Supergirl movie from James Gunn. I'm pretty sure I might watch it whenever it's come out. Hell, even though despite McFarlane losing the license from losing the DC license, there's some leaked list of upcoming figures based on the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow figures coming out. But anyway, let's take out this Supergirl out of the package. Here is Supergirl out of the package. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Let's take a look at the head sculpt here. Yeah, the head sculpt on her looks pretty good, I would say. Not too bad at all. Looks exactly like how she is in the comics. Well, from this comic, actually. Yeah, the face sculpt looks 10 times better than previous Supergirl figures that McFarlane made. I don't own any of them. I don't own the one from the Injustice video game. I didn't own the one from the Flash movie, nor I own the one that from Target exclusive, because that head sculpt, especially the legs, looks not that great. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'd say McFarlane did a really great job with this one. The head sculpt looks beautiful, I would say. Yeah, take a look at her body here. Like, you can see there's the Supergirl outfit here, the S. And you get like the little skirt right there that's like flowing. Like, you know, like the wind or something like that. And take a look at her hands. You can see like one hand doing like the flight hands. The other hand is just like holding on for her sword. Take a look at the back of her cape here. You can see the cape with the S on it here, which I'm pretty sure they did the same thing with the digital version of Superman. The hair sculpt looks pretty good. Take a look at the boots. You can see the boots looks pretty good. You can see some wrinkles to it. Yeah, you can see like the coloring isn't matched to what she is on the boots here, like the knees area there. Nothing much on the lower feet there. And on the bottom, there's 2 pegals in the bottom of her feet there as well. But no legalese, thankfully. Maybe one in the back. Well, not sure that counts. And you can see some of the stitching lines on the boots there as well. So yeah, overall for the figure itself, I'd say they did really a great job. McFarlane did a really amazing job with this figure. I'm very happy that we have a better looking version of Supergirl. Yeah, the face sculpt looks good. The hair sculpt looks perfect. Everything on this figure looks amazing. Now move on to articulation. It's hindered by her long hair, but there's a bulge on it at the head here. It does go up and down. A little bit side to side. Arms go fully rotate. Does go in and out. There's like a bulge joint there at the arms. Upper arm rotation, double jointed at the elbows. There's wrist rotation, hinge rotation at the upper wrist there. Waist, upper chest rotation, lower waist rotation. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. Upper leg rotation a little bit. Double jointed at the knees. There's the lower ankles rotation, pivot forward back. Ankle pivot side to side. And toe articulation there as well. So yeah, just a standard DC multiverse articulation, but you can still give her a decent amount of pose abilities. For accessories, she does come with the usual display stand from McFarlane Toys. That you can put it on here like so. Don't want to make her use that controversial type arm. And she does come with her sword here that she can fit on her left hand. And you can see some of the details on the sword on her. Looks pretty good. You can see, you can put it on her hand just like so. Just like that. And she does come with interchangeable fisted hands. I might use this fisted hand for her right hand. Let me do this off camera. Well, let me do this at the end of this review. And she does come with this trading card of the character. And of course, since this is a Page Punchers, she does come with a comic book. Features her with Crypto. But sadly, she does not come with Crypto. I mean, I'm pretty sure other Superman figures might have her. Came with Crypto. Let me just raise her sword like so. Have some cape right here. So yeah, there you go. There she is. Recreate the cover art from the comics. Well, you cannot see it. Her sword's right there. But overall, for this figure itself, I'd say this figure is perfect. Yeah, I'm really happy that McFarlane gave us a better version of Supergirl. Yeah, the past Supergirl figures that he made did not do well. The likeness isn't that great. The sculpting looks good. The outfit, well, unmatched. But for this figure, I'd say this figure looks perfect. The figure itself looks good. Sculpting-wise, looks perfect. The articulation, well, just standard DC Multiverse articulation, but you can still give her some decent amount of pose abilities. But at the end, this figure is definitely a must-have for your collection. I love the fabric cape on her. Yeah, the accessories, well, not too bad. Just interchangeable hands and the sword. But overall, still really a great figure, I would say. I do definitely recommend getting this figure anywhere else. Hopefully, you're lucky enough to find this figure for 25 bucks. That's how much it originally cost. But with the tariffs, they're selling for like almost $30, which is definitely not really worth it. So if you're lucky enough to find this figure anywhere else at like Target and find this figure for 25 bucks, go ahead, pick her up. For my rate, I'm going to give the Supergirl figure a 10 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. All three links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the McFarlane Toys DC Direct Page Punchers Supergirl figure made by McFarlane Toys. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on my next review. And remember, keep on collecting.